With the Beyond Light DLC, snipers' aim assist values were tweaked, and, more importantly, the vast majority of snipers were sunset, so they're no longer usable in current PvE activities or endgame PvP, such as Trials or Iron Banner. Because of these changes, I thought it would be a good idea to go over some of the best non-sunset snipers with respect to PvP in Beyond Light. Now quickly, before we get into the list, I just want to say that this list is entirely my own opinion, and I know there are other viable snipers in the game, so please let me know in the comments what your personal top 5 snipers are. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Coming in at number 5, we have the new exotic sniper rifle, Cloud Strike. Now this weapon was just released with Beyond Light, and it is an RNG drop from completing Empire hunts on any difficulty. I know many of you guys are probably thinking this is a PvE weapon, but it has a lot of potential in PvP if you can get used to its comparatively high zoom value of 50. I find the Cloud Strike to be incredibly deadly in 6v6 modes such as Control, because the lightning perk does a lot of AoE damage and makes collateral kills incredibly common. This sniper also has a lot of potential in 3v3 elimination, including Trials of Osiris, because if you res snipe somebody, they will explode and also kill the person who is reviving them. I put this sniper at number 5 because it doesn't have snapshot or quick draw, but it's still really powerful in the right hands, and the lightning storms just give you free bonus kills. At the number 4 spot, we have the Omniscient Eye from the Garden of Salvation raid. This sniper has 40 zoom, can roll a snapshot, and it has a really clean scope, which makes it well suited for PvP. The only real downside of this sniper is that it is 140 RPM, so it takes 3 body shots to kill, and it's unable to one-shot headshot most supers. At the number 3 spot, we have the Long Shadow. This sniper was introduced in Season 4, so it's quite old, but it was not sunset, and it's currently dropping with a power cap of 1360. This is a 90 RPM sniper with above average stats across the board. However, it is in the kinetic slot, so some people might not like it simply because it cannot be paired with popular primaries such as Hawkmoon, Dire Promise, and Ace of Spades. The Long Shadow also has a high zoom value of between 50 and 56 depending on the scope that you choose, but it's important to remember that Beyond Light nerfed the aim assist of all snipers with less than 50 zoom. Because this sniper was able to avoid that nerf and it has pretty decent stats across the board, I think it deserves its spot at number 3. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the Trials of Osiris Eye of Soul and its Adept version. This is also a kinetic 90 RPM sniper like the Long Shadow, but its higher overall stats, including an impressive 68 aim assist, make it the clear choice for most PvP players. Personally, I love the feel of the sniper with Snapshot, and it also has top tier perks in the final column such as Opening Shot, Vorpal, and Box Breathing, which can help with sniping Guardians out of their supers. And finally, at the number 1 spot, the best sniper in Beyond Light is... In all seriousness, most of you probably saw this coming, but the number 1 spot goes to the Adored. This sniper has roughly the same stats as the Eye of Soul, but it's in the energy slot, and it's also incredibly easy to obtain in both PvE and PvP. This sniper was essentially meant to be the replacement for the beloved sniper that dominated the Crucible for so long. The most noticeable difference is probably the zoom being slightly higher, but I find that the weapon is really strong overall after you get accustomed to the change. So far, it has proven itself in the first week of Beyond Light Trials of Osiris, and it got more kills than any other sniper by a quite hefty margin. Let me know in the comments if you think this list should be reordered or if I left out any of your favorite snipers. If you did like this video, a thumbs up rating would really help the channel out. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. Lastly, feel free to check me out on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, all of which are linked in the description. Thank you all for coming and watching the video, and I'll see you next time.